Booking narration volume set to 100.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Aggressive call on the opening play. Incomplete, almost a first down interception here on the opening drive. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He's looking deep again. The ball is picked off. He could go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, this guy last week threw a couple touchdown passes.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quick throw over the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but it's a big play at 31. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Missouri now operating in the red zone. Play action here on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back 9 of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
And the back gets the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that.
Takes off in a bootleg. Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Missouri. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Scanning the field. It's Cobb. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. Looking for the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass ball is incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag. Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. The offense gets a 15-yard penalty. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
To throw, it's Cobb. Fires it to the wideout. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his second pick today.
And I think
and the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. Leans back and chucks it deep. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
I don't know if it's the defense that's impacting him, but this quarterback is really struggling. Already has thrown a pick. His mechanics seem to be off. He's
looking to throw it deep. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. Quarterback looking to scramble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. A deep shot to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
There's contact on the throw. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The shotgun running play call. Spinning out of the tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some.
He'll take a deep shot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way out. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Terry. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. Dropping back, it's Cobb.
The defense.
He's looking deep here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Had the big play to start the drive, but now the two incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris,
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with a first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Shooting clock with the running game. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Mizzou.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. The pass rush closing in. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And the timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. To throw, it's Cobb. Throws it to the right. And the pass falls incomplete as the game comes to a close. We came in expecting, Kurt, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number 1 goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype. You think about the last 5 to 10 years, we've called a bunch of them. This was a great one. I'm just glad we had the pleasure of covering it.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 19th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going for a big play right off the bat. He's got it inside the 25. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Missouri!
Well, they wanted to be aggressive in the passing game, and they didn't waste a lot of time. They take a shot vertically down the field to their star player. He makes the play, and he makes the defense pay.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Makes the grab down the left side. Off and running. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete. He smashes his way through again. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
To the air, it's Cobb. Caught over the middle, it's Roberts. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Direct snap. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going back to the well, another deep ball. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong?
He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. Looking to pass, it's Cobb. He's not afraid to go deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Going over the top. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their third possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He rifles one deep down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Scrambling away. Trying to make magic with his feet. Finds a crease at the 20. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Bringing the heat. Hit as he throws. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Cobb. Rushes on him. He's going to run it. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Missouri gets to the line quickly. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires left. He's got it. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, you knew you were going to see.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him.
Turning it on. Touchdown, Tigers. And the pummeling has started. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Looking for a man. It's Cobb. He unleashes a long one. He's got it down the right side. Off to the races. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Missouri. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Trying to get behind the defense. Snags it inside the 20. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Under fire. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And as an offense, you've got such a special talent playing QB. You've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense up.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. On 1st and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. They want to throw it. Going for 6. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. To the air, it's Cobb. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
I tell you what, when you give me that kind of effort, I'm going to find you more often. What a layout. QB throws.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments.